Different blockchains update user balances differently depending on the bookkeeping model they employ. For instance, let's say you own 5 BTC and 5 ETH. If you send 1 BTC to a friend on the Bitcoin network and later 1 ETH on the Ethereum network, your respective balance will be 4 BTC and 4 ETH, right? However, the way your new balance is updated is entirely different. Bitcoin operates on the unspent transaction output, or the UTXO model, while Ethereum uses the account-based model. Let's explore how they differ. In the account-based model, each user has an associated balance, similar to a traditional bank account. For example, if you wanted to send $10 to your friend Jamie, the bank would record this transaction as a debit of $10 from your account and a credit of $10 to Jamie's account on the ledger. Likewise, on a blockchain like Ethereum that employs the account-based model, when you send 1 ETH to your friend Jamie, the transaction triggers a 1 ETH reduction in your balance and a corresponding 1 ETH increase in Jamie's balance. The UTXO model, on the other hand, functions more like physical cash rather than a bank account. Each Bitcoin transaction creates new UTXOs as outputs that can be spent in the future as inputs, hence the name unspent transaction outputs. A wallet thus keeps track of all the distinct UTXOs from all addresses of a particular user. So if you own 2 Bitcoins, this is either because you own 1 UTXO of 2 Bitcoins, or that you possess certain UTXOs that, when combined, total to 2 Bitcoins. So for example, suppose you have 2 UTXOs, one worth 2 Bitcoins and another worth 1 Bitcoin. Now, if you want to send 2.5 Bitcoins to Jamie, the transaction involves fully spending these 2 UTXOs, totaling 3 Bitcoins, as inputs. In this case, the newly created outputs would be a 2.5 Bitcoin UTXO to Jamie and a 0.5 Bitcoin UTXO returned to you. In this way, the UTXO model is similar to dealing with physical cash, where you use specific bills or coins to make up the amount you want to spend, and any change is returned as a new, separate entity. The only difference is that unlike cash, which comes in standardized denominations, UTXOs can represent any amount. But each model has its strengths and weaknesses. The UTXO model, for instance, offers better privacy, since each transaction typically uses a different address, which can make it harder to trace. Also, since each UTXO is independent, it more easily enables parallel transaction processing. However, on the flip side, the UTXO model is more complex, plus transactions may be larger in size compared to account-based transactions, especially when multiple UTXOs are involved. The account model, on the other hand, makes it simpler to track changes, and therefore easier to work with for creating smart contracts and complex decentralized applications. It might, however, pose privacy concerns as transactions are linked to specific accounts. Also, account-based blockchains often process transactions sequentially, which may lead to lower throughput. Which model is superior? Let us know in the comment section below. And for more insightful comparisons, be sure to check out our other video, where we explore the distinctions between order book and automated market maker systems in exchanges.